Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the garage. I haven't done an actual video in a while. I kind of took a break from YouTube for a bit, so we'll just kind of see how that goes. Also taking a break from shaving. I don't know, I kind of like it. Keeps the face warm. So, let me show you what I got working on right now. This is a vintage crawler, homemade from the 1950s. I bought it from a gentleman. It was his grandfather that had built it up in northern Minnesota. Blade's not on it, but it's about 6 foot long, 4 foot wide. It's powered by a 2-cylinder Wisconsin TFD. It's got a 4-speed transmission out of a Chevy truck from World War II. You got hydraulics down there. It's actually got a jack shaft that runs a hydraulic pump off the front. It's pretty unique. Hand clutch, steering clutches, foot brakes for the front wheels. Then you got your hydraulic lever. In the back, this is the gas tank, and underneath is a hydraulic tank. So as for being homemade, the guy did a very, very good job on it. One of the things keeping this Dozer from running, this is a military style mag. We'd have the shielded spark plug wires and spark plugs. And instead of actually having the originals in there, they had a set of modern spark plug wires. That doesn't work. So, for running TFD, I have another magneto. So we're going to stab that in there. Alright, if we get the rest of this junk off of here. What we're going to do is pull out them spark plugs and see what kind of spark we got. Oh yeah. I don't know how well that works on camera. That's some bright, beautiful spark. Oh, oil's good. The hydraulic pump, which is chain driven on the front, is disconnected. The actual drive is that sprocket there in the back. That's disconnected. So it won't move anywhere. The only thing that's going to stink is the fact that that muffler is non-existent. Straight pipe. So it's really going to tickle the eardrums if and when it actually pops off. Alright, we're going to go for broke and see if I can get it to actually fire up. And I'm going to run it off spray for a second. I know ether's going to blow up a motor, but doubt it. If ether blew up engines, every single engine in my garage would be junk by now. So, let's see if I can get it up in there. Give a full choke. Got the carb set to idle. Hell yeah! We might try to rig up some sort of fuel line going to that carburetor. See if we can get it to run a little bit longer. I did get a couple other things done real quick. Did a quick little booger fix on the exhaust manifold there. The hole that was there kept getting bigger and bigger, so did the wrong thing. I know JB Weld is not going to last. I have a new manifold. I just wanted to make sure that I could test run it and not have to swap out parts just yet. And then I also attached the fuel line because it was pumping fuel into that bottle and it did flush out the lines and it was coming out clean. So I figured may as well give it a shot. I connected it to the carb, primed it a few times. A little bit of fuel is weeping out, and I reckon that means that there's fuel in it. And otherwise, it looks like it should be good to go. So let's put you on the tripod. I'll give it a snort of ether and we'll see if she runs on gas. Alright, let's see what happens here. Need a crank. Good snap on the mag, good compression. Not a ton, but just enough. Choke. Running, but we got a gas leak. It's not dripping before but she's running on gas. Not great, but it's running. Shut her down. Hot damn, she runs. And that fuel pump was just spraying. I thought the fitting was going to leak because the line itself is loose. Holy cow. Carburetor's dripping a little bit. Kind of glad I put out paper towel. But hot damn, she runs. Next I got to get a bunch of parts ordered. See if I can rebuild that fuel pump and go through the carburetor. I don't know if you heard it when it was running, it's definitely intermittent on one of the cylinders, but it ran better when the choke was pulled all the way out. And stay tuned because there still is plenty more to do this old machine, including go through the transmission, which when I got it was full of water that was frozen. And then after figuring all that out, making everything else work. Certainly going to be a heck of a project. And hopefully you enjoyed the first part of getting that old Wisconsin TFD running. And on that note, I'll catch you guys on the next one.